This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Yukon Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Toss play, running right. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. But the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Has the force still on the move. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
It's now 2nd and goal.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. That's a safety for the defense.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this on.
Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards.
It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Complete to the wideout. Gain of 19 on the play. First down for the offense.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
7, UConn 5.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
It's second down.
Second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It leads to second down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Ware. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
That is tough for the ball kick.
There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Back to throw again. Finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught, completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's rare. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way. Touchdown. On the scoop and score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
So the challenge does. First down here for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Gonna take it all the way in. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
With the catch, it's Joseph. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Makes a quick catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Caught over the middle. It's Ware. They stop him, but it's a first down. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
1st and goal for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. And he's got it again. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Picks up one. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made down inside the 25. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown continues. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the...
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that short completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires this one deep middle. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things that they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.